Hi, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. What's going on? Aisha Nicole, Ivy Cola Tarot, here to do a video on the solar eclipse that we're getting ready to have tomorrow, 18 degrees Leo. For some reason, in the dark. I'm going to be looking at where this is transiting in each one of you charts. Aquarius, for you, it will be in your 7th house of partnerships and marriage. Gemini, it will be in your communication sector, the 3rd house. Aquarius is 7th house for you. I did say that. Libra, this will be in your 11th house of fears, hopes, and wishes. So we're going to look and see kind of what you need to rediscover about your purpose in life when it comes down to any area of this life, of any areas of this, these houses, the passion and the confidence that you may have in these areas, any type of old habits that you need to question, any behaviors that you need to question, any new beginnings, any new chapters when it comes down to these situations in your life. The solar eclipse, hides things. Mercury is also going to be in 18 degrees Leo tomorrow also. So, Mercury is retrograde. So, things are definitely hidden to the max. Especially for Gemini, I feel, with communications, with that Leo transiting your 3rd house of communications. So, I'd really pay attention to this, Gemini, if I was you. We're going to start off with Aquarius. I'm going to pull 6 cards and clarify them. Just, see if we can kind of peek into what might be hidden. Remember not to make any decisions maybe a week before, a week after these eclipse. Don't time stamp anything. And then during Mercury retrograde, you don't make any life altering changes. Don't sign any contracts. Don't really try to start anything new. You know what I'm saying? So let's look and see what's going on for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What made you it's really Sun and Rising. That's what I really like to say. Sun and Rising, especially Rising. So if your Rising or your Sun is in one of these signs, this is for you. Let's see what's going on for my Aquarius. What is being hidden when it comes down to partnerships and marriage? 7th house energy. Definitely some illusions going on. Wow. Key people involved. Maybe a Gemini, maybe a Scorpio. There's a decision that needs to be made. There's a decision that somebody may be making, and you may not even be aware of this, Aquarius. There's a lot of illusions, I feel like, right now around this situation. It has something to do with someone's emotional happiness. Maybe someone's wanting to let go of something, wanting to put the fight down. They don't want to deal with it anymore. If someone's offering somebody something, or if you're offering somebody something, maybe you're not seeing it coming. Maybe someone is finna go through some type of transformation in their life, finna go through some type of ending, and maybe you do not know about it. Maybe it's like you need to go through this transformation, you need to go through this ending, but it's like you're keeping yourself mentally stuck because maybe you have this illusion that you are emotionally happy within this situation, but there's definitely decisions that you need to make, Aquarius, I feel, So whatever this is that you're wanting to put down, maybe you're keeping that from somebody, or somebody's keeping this from you, Maybe there's an offer that you need to extend out, but you don't know it yet. Maybe something will come by a shock, something that has been hidden from you that might have you a little bit mentally binded in the future. But understand with the 8 of Swords energy, you're not going to be, stuck there. You can get yourself out. You just have to take the blindfold off. And I feel like the blindfold is on right now with this solar eclipse. You're going to probably be blindsided by someone's decision, or you're going to do this to them. But I feel like there may be Gemini energy involved or Scorpio energy involved in this situation. And someone is creating heavy illusions when it comes down to your emotional happiness or somebody else's emotional happiness. This is crazy. So maybe there's a partnership or a marriage on the line. I feel like with this illusion, I feel like what's going on is there could be something with the fire sign child that's being hidden, or that somebody's putting another person in illusion about, or there's some type of passion, a lack of passion in a situation when it comes down to illusions, you know? Someone's making maybe somebody feel like, oh yes, I'm in love with you, I want to be with you, but that may not even be the case. There is emotional happiness here. Someone is emotionally happy, but it could be a one-sided situation because the Two of Cups is in reverse. This may not be the right partnership or marriage for you. And maybe you're keeping the illusion alive that you're happy in a situation that you may not be happy in. You maybe want to put this situation down, or you may get communication that someone is, you know, going to put a situation down, not decide to deal with the situation anymore. Turn down an offer of some kind. And I feel like you may find this out during Virgo season. You know, this solar eclipse is hiding it from you now, but this could become public knowledge during Virgo season. There's going to be something that's going to be turned down. A Virgo could be involved in this situation, but I feel like it's going to come at a shock because there's going to be some things that's lost. Money could be lost in this situation. Something is going to be lost in this situation, and somebody is mentally stuck, and they're just hung up right now about this situation when it comes down to partnerships and marriages. So Aquarius, is there a lack of passion that you have for something, and it's like you're just creating these illusions because you want somebody to think one thing when really it's another thing? Are you like trying to pretend that you're emotionally happy in some situation, or is somebody doing this to you where they're really not? It's not a good fit for you. It's not a match for you. It's something that you shouldn't even be dealing with. Is there some communication coming abound that is finna, you know, have something to do with somebody leaving somebody else, someone putting something down, someone turning down an offer, something that maybe somebody thought was gonna happen and it's not gonna even happen? Things just arising out of the blue, you know, shocking everybody. Money being lost, opportunities being lost. Overall, is there some type of mental prison that you're putting yourself in? You're hung up in a situation because you're blindfolding yourself. That's what I really feel like. You're blindfolding yourself. There's something toxic in the situation that you may need to let go of, and it's just like you don't know what to do. You don't know if you can do this. This decision that I feel like needs to be made does definitely have something to do with the Gemini, a Libra, or you. But there's definitely some things hiding. Somebody's putting illusions in somebody else's head. Someone feels like, you know, okay, I'm emotionally happy in this situation when really they're not. So, you know, we got to get that together, Aquarius, because there's going to be some shocks, I feel. Later down the road, maybe in Virgo season. Right now, it's kind of hidden. Someone is purposely trying to hide this situation, but it may come out later on. So let's move on to Gemini. Let's see what's going on, what's in the hidden zone for the communication. The third house for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising. Definitely Rising and Sun. Let's see what communications could be hidden from Gemini right now. And we just did Aquarius' reading, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius heavy energy. There could be some information that's being kept from you, or maybe that you're keeping from an Aquarius person. But let's see what's going on with communications for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Ooh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, Gemini, this is not a bad reading. Now, the overall theme is get your mind, heart in the same place. Somebody's mind, heart is not in a situation. I feel like there's a lot of finances involved in this situation. There could be communications about finances being hidden from you. Let's talk about that first. A family inheritance, a big lump sum of money that may be coming your way that maybe somebody is trying to keep away from you. I feel like this could have something to do with success, getting a lot of attention, being out there in the public eye, something that's going to come about fast, some type of communication that is hidden right now, but I feel like it's going to come about fast. I feel like during Virgo season with the Knight of Pentacles, this has been a long time coming. You may be getting this, you know, information coming towards you soon, but it's like being hidden right now because of the solar eclipse. I do feel like there will be better days ahead. So if you had any type of anxiety when it came down to finances, I feel like the clarity, the truth is just not out right now. That's what I'm really feeling about this situation. There could be a Sagittarius involved, a Virgo involved in this situation. But I feel like this situation definitely has something to do with finances, family structures, family inheritance, you know, somebody, you know, getting success, maybe getting public fame, some communication that comes in harsh, sharp, and fast. And I think like someone has really been delaying this situation, and with this solar eclipse being here, it's going to be delayed, I feel, until Virgo season. But whatever it is going to take you out of that anxiety mode that you've been into. You know, there's a lack of clarity right now in the situation because we're going through a solar eclipse. So just keep your eyes and your ears open. If your intuition has been like trying to push you towards situation, just, you know, chill out during this Mercury retrograde. I feel like when it comes down to this inheritance, there could be like somebody deciding that they don't really want you involved in this situation, and that's what's being hidden from you with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Someone doesn't no longer want to work with you. Someone doesn't want to deal with this situation. I do feel like if there was some type of public acclaim or fame that was coming towards this, I feel like there's some hidden factors around why this situation is snatched from you or was snatched from you in the past. There's going to be communication about this situation that clears it up with the Seven of Cups being in reverse. So whatever it was that, you know, was hidden from you or whatever somebody did, I feel like during Virgo season, it's going to come out. There's going to be some lies around this situation, so be careful with that. There's lies in this situation, but I feel like whatever is going on, you are going to like be really taking your mind mentally off of an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Someone that just really didn't ever mean you any well. Someone that maybe was a little money hungry, greedy, trying to, you know, to take some things, you know what I'm saying, doing things not in a productive manner, not in the manner that it benefited you in the end. There may be some information that's being hidden about this situation. And I feel like, you know, if you're trying to move forward in some type of situation, you may not be able to move forward because of car troubles or because you just have a lack of clarity or there's some type of lies being told in this situation. The overall energy is a lack of balance, and they're just being, you know, information about this, emotional balance. So what's being hidden from you, I feel like there is a lump sum of money that could be coming from, you know, a partnership type situation, third party situation, something that you did when it came down to work. I feel like it did have something to do with some type of fame, some type of, you know, attention that you were getting, maybe some love that you was wanting from somebody, but the communication light has been snatched up for some reason. I do feel like eventually it is going to come out fast, and someone's going to be coming and like spewing a lot of words that's going to be able to like, you know, take you out of whatever confusion that you were in when it came down to this situation. And I really feel like this has been a long time in coming, and there's just been a lot of lies surrounded around this situation. Eventually, I do feel like, you know, the corporate, which could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, will be expelled out of this on a mental level. There also could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that is involved in this situation also. But these two people are very, very balanced. They're lacking balance right now, so I wouldn't even worry about this situation. I don't really see you worrying about it, you know, because when the energy and the information does come out, I just feel like, you know, you're going to have all the information that you need. There's going to be abundance in this situation, you know, regardless if you have to remove yourself from something or somebody's removing themselves from you and not really saying nothing about it. But I feel like there's an opportunity that, you know, you could have for, or there has been an opportunity in the past that you could have had for fame, fortune, all this good stuff, attention that somebody tried to snatch. But there is communication that is coming towards you, and I think somebody's trying to really hide that from you. I really think that someone's trying to hide some communication that needs to come towards you about an opportunity that could be very, very good for you. But I feel like the information is still going to come in. It may be hidden right now, but I feel like during Virgo season, the lies are going to come out the truth is going to be told, and you're going to come out of this level of anxiety that you were having in some type of situation. So Gemini, when it comes down to communication, know that there is some type of communication, I feel like, that has something to do with money, that somebody is trying to hide from you. And it could be up to 2, maybe 3 people that's trying to hide this situation from you. But understand that what is for you is for you. No weapons formed against you may prosper. So you don't need to be worrying and anxiety, because I feel like in the near future, you're not going to have anything that you're going to have to worry about anyways. So let's go on to Libra. Libra, this eclipse is going to be touching your 11th house of fears, hopes, and wishes. Fears, hopes, and wishes. That's just mind-boggling, that Gemini read. Let's see what's going on for Libra for their 11th house of fears, hope, and wishes. What are being hidden? What is being hidden about your fears, your hopes, your wishes? Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Show me in the card spirit what's going on for Libra. High Priestess. So, I feel like what is really being held from you, Libra, there's a fear, a hope, or wish that you want. I feel like it has something to do with fame, attention, being successful. I feel like there is some communication that is being blocked or hidden. This situation is going to be kind of like Gemini's situation, you know, where there is a shock that comes in, probably during Scorpio season, or it came during last Scorpio season, but whatever happens, it's going to rock the boat. I feel like this could have something to do with a partnership when it comes down spiritually, or a physical one that you're trying to manifest, but, you know, the hidden thing may be that you can't manifest this situation. I do feel like, you know, there's an offer that maybe got turned down. It was an offer of secrets, you know, in secret. Somebody is feeling defeated in this situation. But I just feel like, you know, whatever it is, whatever plans that were trying to be taken are like not really probably going to go through. And maybe, you know, this eclipse is hiding some things from you, so that you know, are not knowing what choices to make. There's a hesitation in this situation. I feel like there is, you know, something going on with this Empress energy. Somebody's not feeling them best. Someone wants to go towards somebody, but they're hesitant because they're not sure if this is the right thing to do. We're in Mercury retrograde. Remember that. Don't make any crazy decisions right now. There is going to be some type of shock factor. Something that is going to happen that's going to put somebody on edge. Somebody's going to have their guard up. They're not really going to be wanting to go for it in this situation. I do think that there is some type of spiritual connection tied to a family situation, some inheritance that, you know, there's a problem with something coming in. Maybe you're wanting some type of, you know, family, or you wanted some type of family situation with someone, but it's just really something that's spiritually a spiritual lesson, you know. And maybe, you know, it's being hidden from you, certain things. Like there could be an inheritance that is, you know, just basically stolen, gone. But I think maybe it's some type of spiritual lesson or karmic situation that's going on. I feel like, you know, somebody is waiting around on their ships to come in, but what they don't understand, what they don't know with this solar eclipse is not showing them that it's something that they're not going to get anyways. You know, there's a level of secrecy when it comes down to finances, the lack of finances, or the fact that someone doesn't really want to be in a commitment the way that they said that they wanted to be in a commitment. You know, I feel like this is a soulmate situation. Somebody from your past that could be like got one over on you, Libra. So really, really look at this and be careful in this situation, because I feel like there is some type of gossip around someone's success. There's a third party situation, you know, going on, if this is love, and someone just feeling like they're going to be successful in getting away with something, and they may not be as successful as they thought. The energies that I'm seeing is Pisces, Taurus, Aries, a water sign, air sign energy like yourself. But I feel like there's hesitance towards going towards this Empress energy, because this Empress energy may not be in their best, you know, power right now. but there's going to be a shock. Something's going to come in and sting everybody, and it's going to have a lot of people on guard. People are going to be fighting for certain situations. There's this spiritual connection that could be tied. You could be tied to somebody spiritually when it comes down to money and inheritance, having a family. Maybe that's what you want, but with the Two of Cups being in reverse, it may not even be the right thing for you. I feel like someone is waiting on an offer that they're never going to get with the Knight of Cups being in reverse, and Three of Wands is like clarifying this. It's a level of secrecy when it comes down to building on a situation, you know. Someone is secretly probably not want to build with someone and making them believe that they want to. But in the end, I feel like, you know, there is going to be like an emotional tie to a defeat that's going to happen. Someone's going to get their heart broken, I feel. So Libra, please be aware of this situation. And if it's just being hidden right now, that's solely because you think you're going to move forward in a situation. You may not move forward in the situation. If you have somebody else believing that they're going to move forward with you in a situation, that might not be the case. But because this, you know, eclipse is here, hopes, fears, and wishes, you know, are being hidden. Somebody is not going to get what they want, Libra. It might be you. You might be doing this to somebody else. But, you know, let me know in the comment box what is going on. I'm trying to touch on this eclipse and what can be areas that may be stuff that may needs to be talked about. So email me if you want to get a personal reading about this. You know, I'm available here. Hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Talk to you guys again in a minute, moms. Bye.